Hello and welcome to the final super awkward review of The X-Files. This is season 11, the last effing season. You asked for it, you got it, Toyota. Here we go. Episode 1, My Struggle 3. Written by Chris Carter, directed by Chris Carter. This time we get a CSM voiceover with flashbacks. They just couldn't not have him in it. It just started and I'm already confused because this is not where we left off. What's wrong with Dana? Last I saw, Fox was fucked up and needed the alien cure. Did I miss something? What's going on, Chris? She's as confused as I am. I guess she was hallucinating or something. That's what he thinks. Look who got his face back. Nice job on that skin graft, huh? Back to William. He's the key. Again. She wants to find him. We'll see him soon. Meanwhile, this bitch is on CSM's side. I forgot to mention that she came back in the last episode. I'm so glad I only have 9 episodes left after this. CSM helped prepare the plague. He's the Bill Gates of the operation, I guess. Oh, and the moon landing was fate. Tell me something I don't know, show. At least there's a chance of a happy ending with them now. Fuck off, dude. Bull fucking shit. He says that he's the father of William. Now you know why I didn't want to watch this shit. Ugh. Duck you, Chris, is what it says. Gotta love how close the D is to the F. Let's move on. I'm sure it gets better. And now this. Episode 2. Written by Glenn Morgan, directed by Glenn Morgan. Aww. The lone gunmen are back, kind of. Is Langley alive? I know they buried him, but they also buried this guy, so it's possible. Can't investigate on an empty stomach. How did we get here? Walter asks. Ask Chris, dude. Langley's a simulation, says his old friend, and she's dead now. But he's back and loves his fake life. But not really, it sucks, and apparently Steve Jobs and Marvin Minsky, Epstein associate, are here and hate it too. He begs them to destroy it. This chick tries to convince Mulder that the simulation is good for humanity. This was pre-metaverse, by the way. This had to be a 2001 homage. All in a day's work. This ep was a lot better. I would honestly be happy to never see CSM again after that. You thought. Just show me my fave agents. Working together, sleeping together, finding William together, and kissing every once in a while, and I'll be fine with that. Cut to Episode 3, +1, written by Chris Carter, directed by Kevin Hooks. I see what you did there. We got a doppelganger episode. The last one was shit. Let's hope this one isn't. So far, so good. Even better. They finally talk about the future. What if you meet someone? He won't, Dana. He loves only you. I wish they'd stop banging off screen. Anyway, they face their doppelgangers and decide to continue banging, so I'm not complaining. Not a bad ep. Definitely the best from Chris this season. Also, our leads looked mighty hot together. I think it's funny that Chris is the one to write their sexual reunion episode. It tickles me to no end. On to Episode 4, The Lost Art of Forehead Sweat. Written by Darren Morgan, of course. Directed by Darren Morgan. The last Darren Morgan episode and his second directorial effort. It has a black and white intro. He goes squatching. Okay. Yep, it's a Darren Morgan ep. They are not talking about the Mandela effect right now.
The ability to manipulate memory creates unlimited power. Political, economical, cultural, runs the gamut from Holocaust denial to corporate product recognition. There are companies who are willing to pay anything, do anything, to have people forget that their products explode on impact or suddenly catch fire. The only thing I haven't been able to do is to figure out how they're doing it.
They can't. I'm sorry, but this is ridiculous. I mean, the Mandela effect is simply...
It's the Mingle effect, guys. It's the Mingle effect. Just say it.
Is simply people misremembering stuff.
But maybe this is actually evidence of a parallel universe.
Wait, what?
So maybe these differences in collective memories are actually evidence of our universe somehow becoming intertwined with another, if not identical, then very similar universe. So people's memories are correct. They're just remembering something that happened in another dimension. Hence the discrepancies. That's science, Scully.
Theoretical science, at best. Mulder.
Yeah, We're not gonna do this parallel universe sci-fi gobbledygook nerd boy, okay? So just please drop it, because that crap gives me a headache.
It's a lot better than some evil entity zapping people's brains with a hypno ray gun.
I never mentioned a hypno ray gun.
Guys,
So,
it's faulty memory because Occam's razor.
that's Ozzy's razor, not Occam's. It's always been Ozzy's razor.
Maybe in a parallel universe it is, but in still yet another universe is perhaps known as Occam's axe.
It's not parallel universes!
What the fuck? This might be my favorite Mengele effect focused episode of my life. Yes, people do go nuts with the phenomenon and what it means, but it is true. Oh, there's the they behind all the conspiracies. This is too much.
Sorry, nobody down here but the FBI's most unwanted.
Move along, sugar boobs. This is the X-Files. No women allowed.
Changes world history. And then Columbus never discovers America. Man never lands on the moon. The U.S. never invades Grenada.
Wait. What's this about Grenada? Guys, if this turns out to be killer cats, I'm gonna be very disappointed.
Weirdest date ever. There's they. People are just gonna believe what they believe anyway, he says. A bit simplistic. The alien is here. He imitates Trump, cause yeah. Mulder and Scully finally get their real one-on-one date, and they eat her favorite misremembered not Jell-O thing. All's well that ends well. What a strange and hilarious last ep from Darren. What are you on, Morgan? I loved it. Top 3 contender. Ghoulie, episode 5, written by James Wong, directed by James Wong. Is that an Easter egg? I love that these are back. She's having visions of their new X-File. So did they. Is this the key? Is he William? Wait, he's alive? Oh, great, he's back. Project Crossroads is a eugenics program William was involved in. Speaking of William, he's Jackson Vandekamp. The DNA test confirmed it. He's definitely alive. Reunited, sort of. That was a weird ep. They just decided to go full-blown monster with William, Jackson, and make him the X-File. I did like how he used visions to communicate with Dana, but I didn't like how he basically disappeared at the end. Kind of a cop-out. Oh well, let's watch Kitten, episode 6. Written by Gabe Rotter, directed by Carol Banker. Haley Joel Osment is here, and he's in Vietnam. Oh, and there's MK Naomi. If you want to know more about that CIA project, the link to the info about it is in the description. If you want to read it now, I'll show it to you, and you can pause and read it. There it is. Enjoy. All right, back to the show. Oh, great. Another fave of mine is back. Come back, Skinner. They feel the same. There he is. Osment plays his old friend who gassed people for the government's son, Davy. Uh-oh. Davy explains MK Naomi to our fave agents, as well as chemtrails and the poison water. Cue the clip.
The DoD and the CIA have been working on various incarnations of mind control projects since the 50s. Project Bluebird, MK Ultra, MK Delta.
Well, those programs were supposedly ended in the early 1980s.
Supposedly.
My father believed he was part of the program MK Naomi. It was a successor to MK Ultra. We don't know how they're using this chemical now, but we know for certain that they are. Maybe they're poisoning our water or the food supply. Maybe they're putting it in those chemtrails behind all those commercial jets that fly over our country every single day.
Skinner's back. Don't be jealous. Good episode. This one I enjoyed more than the last. Let's see if we can keep that trend going with, oh dear, how do I pronounce it? I can't pronounce it. I've tried to pronounce it, and I don't know how to pronounce it. In my head, I've been calling this unpronounceable. And yet, you know what? It's one of the best episodes of all time. And I can't pronounce it. That's what it says. Written by Shannon Hamblin and Kristen Cloak. Glenn Morgan directs it. AI, baby. I remember this early chatbot. Do you? I hate this. And how relevant it is. I really hate this. What in the fuck? Don't you hate when you have to pry the smart door open? Scully's as annoyed as I am by the self-driving car. Turns out AI sucks. Well, a few years ago it did. Now it sucks in a less competent and more dangerous as fuck kind of way, because, again, humans suck. Aw, Queequeg is her password. No idea why they went their separate ways. Oh, look, a drone. Another scary thing now. Speaking of drones, package. This whole episode is straight out of Black Mirror. Oh, look, another bot that sucks. Smartphone, my ass. This is too much. Shut up. Separated by a dumb door. It takes a fire to get them back together. They must destroy the system before it destroys them. Nothing like mundanity of human interaction to make you happy to be alive. Aw, that was awesome. A great standalone ep with a painfully relevant message. AI was a mistake. Familiar, Episode 8. Benjamin Van Allen wrote it. Holly Dale directs it. This is the stuff of nightmares. A new case for our fave agents / lovers. Dead kid alert. Not a fun one. What the fuck is this? Children are weird. Could it be a witch? Mulder thinks so. This pedophile is out. It's definitely that monstrosity killing kids. Hell has been unleashed on the town. I like the message about due process. The unregistered sex offender is assumed as the killer, but he didn't do it. Like what Mulder said about judging someone based on their past. The other part of the episode is a creepy TV character that will definitely haunt me. It was a solid ep, but not the best follow-up to the marvelous unpronounceable one. On to Episode 9, Nothing Lasts Forever. Written by Karen Nielsen, directed by James Wong. Ew, what the fuck? Are we talking about cannibals as well as organ harvesting? What a show. In other news, he noticed her haircut. Keep the glasses, Fox. This X-File gets grosser and grosser. An old actress engages in cannibalism and organ harvesting to look young. Something that is not a conspiracy in real life or anything. There's also no such thing as adrenochrome. Let's move on. Good thing this weird chick keeps coming to the rescue. I like the religion convos between these two. I don't believe in God. I believe in you, he says. She asks if they're together. Of course they are. Flame on! Grossest episode of this season for sure, but some good stuff. Not top 3 though. Now the final episode. Episode 10, My Struggle 4. Written by Chris Carter. Directed by Chris Carter. Well, William is back. He's Jackson now. He wasn't like the other kids. He has powers. The government is after him. So he's still hiding, trying to never see his father. Still don't buy it, Chris. Don't worry, Jackson. Your real father is coming. The final hours earlier title card. I'll miss those. She warns O'Malley about the alien virus. After a lot of looking around, father and son reunite. Damn, William. Maybe CSM is his biological father. JK. O'Malley's on the case. Box is his father, not you, you piece of shit. Congratulations, you played yourself. But at least we have a happy family with these two and their miracle baby. Oh, and he's still alive. And that's the end of the X-Files. A lot happened. Some good, some bad. This finale wasn't very good, but I didn't have high hopes going in. It feels like they just said, fuck William. He didn't matter, and he's a serial killer. Here's a new baby, and this time Mulder and Scully are the parents. Are you happy? Yeah, sure, Chris. Not one kiss. The couple that fucks off screen because the creators butthurt about their chemistry. Get over it, dude. On a positive note, this wasn't as bad a season as I expected, and there were some gems. Let's get to the top 3 episodes. Number 3, Kitten. MK Naomi, basically. You know, interesting stuff. Real shit. And I liked Haley Joel Osment in this episode. Number 2, Lost Art of the Forehead Sweat. Just Darren Morgan at his best, and he shows up in it. It's so funny. I really enjoyed that episode. I laughed a lot. It was the funniest episode in quite a long time. And I love the Mandela effect, Mengele effect. I can't even say that one. Mengele, the way they were saying it. The Joseph guy, the guy, the Nazi doctor dude. Anyway, I loved it. I loved the whole thing and the intro and the character played by Brian Husky. That was just really fun. And then number 1 was always going to be that bitch, the Black Mirror episode of the X-Files. For me. RB, damn it. What's it called? RM9CBG, capital G, 93, capital Z, capital X, J, capital J, Z. Or as I like to call it, unpronounceable. I love unpronounceable. It's just so good. And the AI, it's like spot on, and it's also scary because it's real now. Like, we could laugh at it and be like, ha ha ha, then. But now it's like everywhere. I hope that you all have enjoyed this retrospective series looking at the X-Files and the propaganda. And it was just really fun to do that. And I hope you join me for whatever I do next. Also, listen to the podcast. I do have a podcast, which this is based on. Super Awkward Funcast. superawkwardfuncast.podbean.com. And all the episodes will be there. There's a bunch to go through if you're new here. Also, welcome. Thanks for joining, and I love you. Bye.